Stanislav, long due, a new video about EB-5 program. What's going on here? What are the updates? What are the facts or fresh trends in this program? And is this program going to end and be substituted by golden visa? My friends, today I'm going to address these and other questions and discuss them with you, and also will give you an opportunity to get a free evaluation of your EB-5 case. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Before I begin, guys, please smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this is the best content across all YouTube about the topics of immigration and things that interest you. So subscribe to the YouTube, smash the like button, press the bell button not to miss 2 videos a week every single week. Okay, so now let's go back to EB-5, and let me remind you guys that EB-5 program is the immigrant visa, which means you will get a green card once your petition is approved. And there are 2 types of EB-5 program: active and passive. With the passive EB-5 investment, we are giving our money as a loan for 5 to 7 years on average. It could be 3 to 5 years depending on the project you're choosing. And this money goes to so-called regional center. Regional Center is an accredited company in the US that got a license from the government to take the foreign investment in exchange for the opportunity to get that green card. And once the project is successful, which they usually are, with rare exceptions, and you got your 10-year green card, you will be getting your money back with some interest on that. Okay, Stanislav, what's the interest? Well, it's not about that, guys. Usually it's not more than 3%, okay? And more often it's 0.5%, 1%, because that's the motivation of those regional centers to grab your money instead of the loan from the bank, where they have to pay 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. Okay, so that's why they're not willing to give you anything more than that. So this is the passive side, but also there is an active investment when you establish your new business and promise to invest $1,050,000 and create 10 permanent jobs within 2 years after the approval of your first green card. So in the passive investment, you give your money as a loan to the US developers, and they do everything and you do nothing, and then you get your money back. With the active investment, you control and direct your company, and you have to create those 10 jobs. And you are responsible and in control of all the money and, of course, the results. Which one to choose is, of course, up to you. But I can tell you that about 90% of my clients in EB-5, they going with the passive investment. All right, so that's the way to go. That's the way many people go. But again, depending on your preference, you can choose one. Now, the question number 1, Stanislav, what's the main factor to get EB-5 approved? Well, we have to prove the origin of your funds. How did you make that money? Did you pay the taxes? What's the trace of that money from where you made it to where it's going to the US? Okay, we need to show all these things, and that's very important. And the question you guys ask me all the time: can I use the borrowed funds to use in EB-5 program? And the answer to this is, of course, absolutely. Very often my clients use this type of origin of funds. They borrow the money. Now, whom you can borrow from? You can borrow from a bank, from institution, from whatever financial entity you want to take the money. And if it's the money with no collateral, and collateral meaning that this is something you promise to give to the bank in case you default on your payments. For example, your house. You borrow the money, you use the house as a collateral, okay? And if you fail to make payments, the bank is gonna take your house. So if you use the collateral, you have to provide the documentation how you made money to purchase or buy or get that collateral. That's the only thing. If you get the money based on your personal guarantee, then no explanation needed how that money were made, right? It's in the bank. So banks are presumed to have clean money. Everybody knows banks launder money, but still, we still have to put some trust in that. So if you borrow from a company, private company, or a person, we need to show, if you borrow the money from a company, it could be your company, it could be a company of somebody else. We just need to prove that the company is real and they're in the business and they can afford to give you this much money. If you borrowed from another person, that person have to make the full disclosure how he or she made that money. It's like almost you guys change the seats, right? Now that person is proving the origin of funds. So depending on the manner you take that money, you have to provide different evidence. Next question, Stanislav, how fast can I grab my money from the regional center? What's the earliest and what's the latest? Very good question, guys. I do believe in today's world and reality of EB-5, you can get your money as fast as 3 years after the approval of your petition. Okay? 3 years. In some circumstances, it could be 5 to 7 years if it took longer for USCIS to approve your second petition to remove those conditions. Okay? And the conditions are the creation of 10 jobs. With the passive investment, the regional center is responsible for that and they're going to provide you all the paperwork. In the case of active investment, that's your responsibility. So you have to prove that you made those 10 jobs available. How long does it take to adjudicate the new EB-5 petitions? And guys, right now, it's about 6 months, okay? I had cases where they were adjudicated within 3 months, but up to 6 in general, especially if your business or regional center is located in TEA. And TEA is the zone with low economic activities, which translates in unemployment and other things. Or your business could be in a rural area, meaning outside of the city. So if you get those, your petition will be adjudicated faster. Last but not least, and before I go there, guys, get a free evaluation of your EB-5 case, because within a few days, you may know which program is the best for you, is it active or passive, your origin of funds, the potential of your case, and all your chances. The link with the free evaluation form is below this video. Click on it, fill it out. Give me up to 2 days to see what's going on with it, and I'll get back to you with written free analysis. Do the free evaluation right now. It's a first step on your way to immigrate to the US. So the last thing, is EB-5 gonna last? And right now, guys, it's gonna be good for 2 more years. However, Mr. Trump, President Trump, already said that he will substitute EB-5 for so-called golden visa. And the investment amount is supposed to be about 5 million, and nobody knows if it's going to be like this, so significantly more. And you'll be like, Stanislav, if a person doesn't want to do 1 million, why would a person go for 5 million? And I think there is a catch with this new program, which is totally my guess. I think they're gonna let you invest in US assets, like property, the S&P index, and things like that with a lockdown period, maybe 5 to 7 years. So if you buy property, you cannot sell it earlier than 5 or 7 years. If you buy S&P index or stocks, you cannot sell them for 5 to 7 years. Okay, so I think that's what's gonna be, and then it's gonna be more attractive because a lot of you already, guys, purchasing the assets in the US and for more than those amounts, right? So it's kind of win-win situation for many of you. You don't have to worry about creating the jobs and things like that. All you need to worry is show how you made the money and that you're purchasing the assets that you're ready to hold for at least 5 to 7 years. Guys, get a free evaluation right now. Yes, we have time for EB-5, but it may be ending sooner than it expires, because if the Congress acts, and we know that the Congress is under control of Republicans, so they may swiftly change things around and get that new program in, and then you have wasted your time, money, and maybe the future for you and your kids. Also comment and leave me the questions under this video so I could interact with you and see what's on your mind. My name is Stanislav Shamaev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.